What's going on, guys? So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to upgrade the hard drive in a soft-modded Xbox console. This will work with all versions of Xboxes from 1.0 up to 1.6b. Okay, so the first thing we need here is a hard drive. It can be either IDE or SATA. If you're using a SATA hard drive, you have to use a special adapter and you can buy those on eBay. Another thing to note is not all hard drives can be locked. Next thing we're going to need is a T20, T10 and T15 screwdrivers. After that, we're going to need a copy of Xbox Chimp. You can find the link in the description. And lastly, we're just going to need a molex Y splitter. This is to power on both hard drives at the same time. Alright guys, so the first thing we need to do here is flip the Xbox over and undo the 6 T20 screws on the bottom of the console, and then flip the console back over and remove the lid. Now simply just pull back the IDE cable and disconnect the power molex cable from the back of the hard drive and attach it to the Y splitter. Now take one end of the Y splitter and connect it up to the original hard drive in the Xbox, and then take the other end of the Y splitter and connect it up to your new hard drive. It is also noted that the new hard drive has to be set to slave. Now boot the console up and insert the Chimp DVD. Okay, from the Xbox dashboard, scroll down to File Explorer. Now press right trigger and go down to the E drive. Now press the Start button and scroll down and create a new folder. We're going to name this folder Apps. Now we're going to scroll down and go into the new folder we just created, and then press L trigger and go to the D drive. Now we're just going to highlight the folder called Chimp and press Start and go copy. Once that's finished copying, press the right trigger and go back to the root directory of the E drive, then press L trigger, scroll down to linuxboot.cfg and go copy. Once it's finished copying, press the back button and go back to the dashboard. Leave the console sitting for at least 5 minutes and then disconnect the IDE cable from the DVD drive and connect it up to your new hard drive. Once you've got the new hard drive connected, scroll back down to File Explorer, go to E drive, Apps, Chimp, and load up the Chimp XBE. Alright, once Chimp loads up, go to option 1 and press A and see if both the hard drives are read by the console. Once you've done that, press B and go back to the main menu, select option 2 to clone hard drive. When it prompts you, select yes. Once it loads up, select option 1 using the D-pad and then click it using the right stick to select it and then press OK. Now select option 2 and press OK. Now the console will start copying across the disk. This can take up to 25 minutes. Once the cloning's finished, it will be presented back in the main menu. So what we're going to do here is going to go down to option 10 and go back up EEPROM. Once that's done, we're going to scroll back up to option 3 and go lock slave drive and choose option 1 to pull the EEPROM from the motherboard. Make sure you're going to be locking the correct drive and then press yes. And with any luck, we should have a fully locked hard drive now. So what you can do now is you can go display slave drive status and check that it's locked. If it's all good, go down to option 12 and shut down the console. Now simply just disconnect both the cables from both hard drives and remove the caddy from the console. To remove the hard drive from the console, just use your T10 screwdriver and undo the single screw on the hard drive caddy and then lift it up from the back. To remove the hard drive from the caddy, just simply use your T15 screwdriver and remove all 4 screws from both sides of the hard drive. When reinstalling a new hard drive, make sure to set the jumper setting to match the original hard drive in the Xbox console. Most units are shipped with either master or cable select. Alright, so all you have to do now is just put the hard drive back into the console, put the lid back on it and replace all the screws, and then boot the console back up. If everything went to plan, we should now be greeted by the Xbox dashboard. All our apps and things will be in the same place they were before. We'll just have extra space on the hard drive. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye! Hi guys, thanks for watching my video. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, it really helps me out. Also, you can find me on Twitter and on my website. I'll put the links in the description. Thanks again, and I'll see you in my next video.